Hello? Okay. Uh, wait. Uh, oh my god. I'm feeling like I got my life update, a little bit of life update before we go to Avengers Endgame. Talk about Avengers. I finally got a freaking projector and I watch it through the projector, and you don't know how freaking immersive it is because you see the nuances in the person's freaking face while they're acting, and like everybody in the Avengers Endgame is crazy insane. Okay, Avengers Endgame is insane. You know, the hate for like freaking when it comes to freaking Avengers Endgame, you'll be like, fuck yeah, Captain Marvel. I'm like, after freaking hating Captain Marvel and like on the past freaking videos, like especially like yeah, I first need to apologize to whatever I did said I did when it comes to Marvel. When it comes to the I didn't realize that the limiter was there already in the beginning when the mistake was given away. So she kind of like was thinking like her powers were like it's kind of assumed that her powers were coming from the thing that's attached to her neck in the yeah that was assumed in the first place, right? In the first part of the freaking movie. But what I hate about it is just too much exposition. Okay, anyways, in this freaking time, you'll be like, yes, Captain Marvel, and you don't know how fucking beautiful it is to like see her freaking light on the freaking to see her light on the very very bright ass to see her light in HDR. It's just crazy insane, bro. It's just crazy insane. That her the way they like made her do that be like that. This freaking bright ass light is crazy insane. It's beautiful. And that's like the freaking first beginning part of it. And yeah, I watched Endgame on a freaking big ass projector, and then like that's truly immersive. It was really nice. It's immersive as fuck. You know? Oh my god, wait a second. I'm just uh okay. So how are we gonna talk about the Avengers Endgame? I don't know what to talk about it. Like all personal experience with what I've gone through personally. I it's just immersive. It's just so freaking immersive that finally you feel like you're winning when you're like when they're winning, you feel like you're winning. When they're losing, you feel like you're losing. Yeah, it's like it's really taking me in there, you know? There ain't nothing but a big screen to like really suck you in into the freaking movie, man. Yeah, ain't nothing like a big screen to like suck you in there. And yeah, and nothing like a big screen to suck you in there. And that was like Avengers Endgame. Anyways, that was that. You don't know how freaking hard it is to like have the proportions freaking right. When it comes to freaking, I like try to calculate when it comes to like throw ratio and what it needs, what it's needed, but it's not like that, right? You need to get the maximum amount of freaking, the maximum amount it can throw at a certain freaking distance. Then you need to calculate. I don't know how to freaking calculate it. I'm freaking stupid. I just like asked Gemini to be able to calculate it. It was wrong freaking calculations. It was like he said it was like able to like take up to. It was like getting taking up to 100 inches. It's supposed to be able to like take up to 100 inches for like a 2 meter, a 2 meter distance. I was supposed to be able to like take 100 inches at a 2 meter distance, but it didn't. Like the maximum something I got was like around 60 something inches. It was like around 60 inches. Yeah, because the information that was given to me wasn't like correct. Well, all the information was given to me because like somehow at a short freaking distance of 1.2, it can like reach up to 90 inches. It says they say that the throw distance was like that, but it didn't. the throw wasn't there. It didn't give it, but it was like big enough though. It was like around 66, 68 inches, 68 inches. Yeah, it was like 68 inches. That's how huge it is. 65, 68. Yeah. So that's how huge it is. With a viewing distance of around 2 meters. 2 meters, 2 meter distance viewing distance. That's how big it is. Six 65 inches, 65 inches, 65 to 70, 65 to 68. The last time I calculated, it was like 60. I measured it like a 66. It's as huge as a 66. Yeah, huge as 66 inches, and that's how big the screen is, and it's immersive as fuck. I never like enjoyed. Dude, get yourself a budget projector, man. And then the budget projector that I got was like around. It was worth. It was worth around 300. It was worth around $300. It was worth $300 when I got it on a sale. So it was around $300. Got it on a sale. Pretty good. Pretty freaking good. And then like 1080p. Also, when it comes to 1080p, you don't need to like be more than like 80 inches, anyways, which is nice. Like 80 inches, like around those freaking things. So it's like those freaking huge ass screens for like cheap. Yeah, it's like 1080p though. I can like watch. I can like not watch in 4K, but most of the things that I watch are all in 1080p anyways. So it's like a good investment, and I'm really pretty good. It's pretty freaking good. Yeah, buddy, it's pretty freaking good. I gotta tell you, it's good as hell. It's fun to watch. It's really good. Oh my god, this freaking song! I love it. Dude, how the fuck did they were able to make Endgame, man? Dude, there's like a lot of freaking work there to be able to connect everything. They were able to make this freaking movie, and for me to be able to like keep track of all of this freaking just by memory. To be able to keep track of everything just by memory. I'm gonna try to keep track of everything just by memory. Let me to see how my memory limits go. If I was younger, I would have been performed better. But hey, let's try it with like with everything on your fingertips. Like you don't need to memorize everything. Yeah, let me try. And like it's I watched it. I watched it yesterday, and then I watched Stranger Things afterwards, and finally finished Stranger Things. Holy shit, man! I feel like I feel like these freaking two freaking things that I've experienced. I was like literally the immersion is just insane. Yeah, the immersion is insane when it comes to this freaking two. Anyways, why am I talking about Stranger Things on a Marvel freaking topic? Why? Just a little bit left update. Okay, gonna start talking about yeah. That's about the thing. Update. So next thing to purchase speakers. You're gonna need, even it's just a 2 channel speakers. I can like get it like a 5.1 here. It would be crazy if you go 5.1. Nah, there's no way I can go 5.1 when I need like a receiver, an entire freaking setup, and it's just a small freaking room. It's like a 4 by. Right, the area of a room is, I think it's like 4 meters. It's like a 4 meter, like it's around 4 meters. 4 by 2.5. 4 by 2.3 meters. 4 by 2.333, around those freaking things. So that's the entire area of the room. Yeah, get the freaking surround speakers. Just get surround speakers on it too, and it's gonna be crazy insane. Anyways, yeah. Yay! No longer gaming, but like trying to watch. Yes. I mean, it's still of all the freaking expenses, even if like I get like a little much more like budget on the freaking speakers, like all of it, it's still like cheaper than a freaking computer. You know how freaking crazy it is, like how expensive it is to freaking game. It's still like cheaper for like a gaming setup. It's still cheaper than a gaming setup. It's crazy. That is still cheaper than a gaming setup or like a streaming setup. A streaming like a really good streamer setup, gaming setup. Like it's still cheaper. Like of all the freaking items, like it's around $700. Around 700, $500, probably $500. Yes, it's around $500. That's crazy, insane. 500, 700, 700 if you get everything. Yes, 700. You can like have a cheap gaming setup actually. Oh no, I forgot. No, when it comes to like here, when it comes to tariffs and everything else, it's not as good as what I want it to be. You know, you cannot like half of it is like goes like probably 24 inches. Uh, can you? Uh, anyways, that's how fucking cheap this shit is. Anyways, yeah. Uh, it says it can take 4K decoding, but I cannot give a 4K input on it. It's hard to find like a 4K input. It doesn't want to. Is it a cable problem? I don't know if it's a cable problem, HDMI problem. There's no freaking manual. When it comes to like cheapies things, there's no manual. Anyways, okay, enough now. Let's time to talk about Avengers freaking Endgame. It feels freaking Endgame, anyways. Yeah. Just gotta watch it. Watch it in the biggest screen you can ever watch. Because it's immersive as fuck. And like, it's just weird actually seeing people's faces and seeing this reactions that are coming from them. And it's just crazy insane. Like, Robert Downey was like really good. Who was good in this freaking movie too? Thor was good. Like, wow. Robert Downey, Chris Hemsworth. Who else was like really good to watch in here? Carol Danvers was like a nice. Yeah, Brie Larson was nice. The CGI effects of Brie Larson was like crazy insane to watch. It's just like so freaking bright. It was like, oh, oh. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else that really nice to watch? Rocket. Rocket was really like the hardest freaking thing to be able to like watch on like on a bigger freaking screen. But he was like well made. He's like very well made. Like you can really see the nuances when it comes to like their facial expressions. It's just like oh my goodness. Yeah, Clint, Natasha, everybody was like so good to watch. It was such a treat to watch. It feels like I could watch all day, man. It makes me wanna like watch it again. It's like an experience. It's such an experience that makes me like wanna watch it again because it's so good. Alright, wait a second. It's such a good to watch. A good treat to watch. So to talk about it, I feel like I'm stupid now to be able to talk about it. Okay, talking about the personal freaking experience I had. That I never. I. It's just very hard to immerse yourself when it comes to freaking movies, but in this freaking time, every freaking moment hit, man. Like Tony Stark almost freaking dying, like almost there, the freaking edge of everything. Seeing Like Thor with his mother, Tony Stark with his father, Tony's funeral. What else was like really hitting there? Like on your left, and then it's a completely shocking freaking moment. Was like the Stormbreaker was just held by Thanos. Grabbed Thanos just grabbed the hell out of Stormbreaker. Was like gonna hit freaking Thor with it, and it's like, what the heck? Thanos is freaking worthy. It's just like, dude, those subtleties, those kinds of like crazy subtleties in the freaking fight to like completely say so much is insane. It's just wow, this freaking movie is like really well made. So I just can't keep track of like everything that's going on. It's just well, I can when I was watching it, it's just I was like keeping track of everything. I'm trying to, right? Let me just let me just minimize it. Yes, it's too freaking loud. So Gun said it was like crazy insane. Every emotional freaking beat was such a good freaking payoff towards everybody else. Everybody else was so freaking well made. Even how annoying Peter Quill is. I'm starting to think that the Russos just freaking hate Chris Pratt, man. That's why probably they bombed like electric freaking. That's why probably how they bombed electric freaking state. It was like they purposely like went and just go there to just like receive like a negative, like the shittiest freaking movie ever because they hated freaking Peter Quill. They hated the Peters, man. And then they made a movie with like Peter Parker. With Tom. And they made a movie with freaking Tom. And then they made a movie with Chris. Ah, shit, I can't. Then, they freaking hate the Peters, man. They hate the Peters. I swear to God, they were like purposely bombing those freaking things, man. They were just like, they might as well bomb this freaking shit, man. Fuck this guy. They hated Peter Quill so much. I think they hated Chris Pratt the most. I think they hate Chris Pratt the most. Holy freaking shit, man. Holy fuck. They, they bombed Electric State. Uh, so very funny. And this one, while meanwhile in this freaking movie, everything was just crazy insane. It's just how everybody was like tied into it just perfectly makes sense. It's like these characters feel like everybody has a good motivation, a time heist. It's just so freaking good. Understanding everything that happened in this movie is just so freaking well made, and I loved every part of it. I don't know, man. It almost feels so too perfect. It's like it feels too perfect. This experience, like, nah, I don't know if it's the bigger freaking screen, if it's the bigger freaking screen, or it's just the things that I watched last night. But it's just like I don't know, man. Everything felt so freaking well made, so good. And I watched it in the worst freaking settings too. Uh, I watched it and I was like, what the hell do I like? How the hell am I gonna talk about this? I wasn't even like thinking what the hell I'm gonna talk about it because most of the times I was like, okay, what is this all about, right? But like when it comes to like Endgame, what is it all about? When like Avengers Infinity War was like Thanos making the sacrifices. Avengers Endgame was like everybody else making the sacrifices. Like really doing whatever it takes, you know? Like really trying to do whatever it takes. It's crazy insane. It was like that. If I tell you it wouldn't happen, that was one of the craziest things too. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Like somehow everything that's like ever planning it is so well. So well made. So let's start off with like the freaking beginning, right? Let's start off with the freaking beginning of the freaking movie. Start off with everything else is good, because every part of it is good. So let's start off why every part of it is good. I just feel like every part of it is good because I've watched the entire MCU. I've watched the entire MCU so far up to this freaking point, right? So I know what everything that take part that led up to this freaking point. And is it it's really freaking good. And you know, when it comes to like every character getting tied into it, like yeah, you really see it is the saga, the Iron Man saga. This feels like the Iron Man saga, whatever this is going on when it comes to like phase one, phase two, phase three. It's just the Iron Man saga. And even though we have it like Iron Man up to Iron Man 3 and like only up to phase 2, we only get to see Iron Man up to phase 2 to have like a solo freaking movie, but this entire freaking thing was all about him, and because it is what started it all. And like giving it to our freaking Iron Man. And it's just the credits. The fucking credits. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's so good. It's just so good. Okay, let's just talk about everything that's good about it, right? Okay, let me just take a breather and let me recover and let me recall. It was been a long freaking night. It's a long freaking day trying to like do a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to get back to it because I've done quite a lot of things. So I kind of like forgot about it already. I feel like I forgot about it. Okay, it was really freaking good. The first part is like Tony Stark on a freaking ship, right? Yes, on this freaking ship that they're trying to repair, or like a salvageable freaking ship, a ship that is running out of freaking time. He's running out of freaking time. You can see him losing freaking weight. You can see him like almost freaking like the close to freaking dead. Him and freaking Nebula on a freaking ship trying to survive each other. And then when it comes to this interaction with freaking Nebula, you see this you see this thing with the you see this parts of like Tony Stark showing Nebula that is just a different freaking experience for freaking Nebula from everybody else. Like it just shows with this interaction, this small freaking part at the beginning. You see the difference, like the difference about everybody interacts with freaking Nebula and it comes to him. And you see these small freaking parts, these freaking heartfelt freaking moments about them freaking playing, about them carrying each other on this freaking ship, trying to survive with the both of them. And it's just a great freaking experience to freaking see. Yes, it's just good to see that, and somehow Nebula freaking caring about him. Like this freaking thing, this just from this freaking like small sequence, it already like tells a freaking story about this freaking two, like how they're going through it, and then they really gone through it after a freaking major ass defeat, right? Which after a major ass defeat, they're trying to freaking survive, and they barely freaking made it. They barely even made it. Like he barely even made it to the freaking end, right? Barely made it to the freaking end to be able to like go through this one and be able to like survive a freaking loss. Yes, they survived, but it was a fucking loss. Yeah, half of the entire universe is freaking dead. Everything freaking dies. Like you see this freaking toll on them. And people like trying to move on, but the Avengers they just can't move on. They just can't move on from like it's 5 years later. Like when it comes to this freaking thing, before the freaking time skip, you got to see this interaction when it comes to freaking Tony and freaking Cap. Then we lost. Like all these freaking frustrations coming from freaking Tony, showing it to freaking Tony Stark that he was right, like what he was, what he needed, like whatever it is to be able to need to be done. We should have like done whatever it takes to be able to win, but we weren't. We were like they were like held up by a lot of freaking things. Because there are times where like everybody else that they're fighting is just not there, right? Yeah, it's just crazy insane to be able to see that this time around. And that was that. You see them like doing deals like this, and like this entire emotional freaking moment with him, and like saying that he needed to put an arm around the world, and then him like interacting with like Cap. It was nice. And you know what the greatest freaking part about this is just when you see the catch light when it comes to their freaking eyes. I just can't help but look at their freaking eyes because the subtleties of the freaking eyes, of the way the person freaking acts, the eye, the how you move your eyes or how you like do something with your eyes, it really shows a lot. I never understood how freaking eyes freaking work, man. How your eyes tell, how the eyes tell so much in the freaking story of how a person expresses through their eyes, tells so much about them or what's going on with them. And it's so good. The catch eyes, the catch thing is, and you can see this thing is, you can see the freaking swelling up on the freaking eyes. That this light freaking shining glimmer below the freaking eye. That is just when it gets catch when it gets caught when it was lit pretty well, and you can see this glimmer thingy in the like underneath their eyes, the bottom of their freaking eyes. When the tears like about to come up, you're feeling like you're over there. You're almost freaking there, and it's crazy insane. It's so immersive, man. When you can see it, like when you're seeing it in a bigger freaking screen, it's just much more immersive. It's just so fucking cool, and it's like that. And it's just saying, like, when it comes to this catch light, the catch light on the eyes is just so good. I just can't help but look at the freaking eyes, man. Can't help but look at everybody's eyes while they're freaking acting this freaking movie, and it says so much. And it's so good. Because when it comes to subtleties, it's just so nice. Yeah, you can really see the subtleties when it comes to everybody's like visual subtleties. It's so nice. It's so good. The visual subtleties, man, that you can observe. And so as I watch this, and you get to see these freaking things, and you get to see like CGI Robert Downey, CGI skinny Robert Downey. It's just it's body replacement. Yeah, it was just so nice to watch. And then later on, when it comes to the time skip, we got to see Joe again, like a Joe cameo. We have like a Joe cameo, another Joe cameo, but like this support group that Kappa started, and it's so nice to be able to like understand these freaking things, just little things, bits and pieces about it. When it comes to like bringing everybody from the community freaking TV show, and then seeing everybody in here, like oh, later on another community cameo from what's her name again in but we got another community cameo. Yeah. When it comes to this, 5 years later, we get to see Natasha Nauranov like not being the freaking kind of leader or de facto, like taking on whatever it is that Fury is doing. It was like really nice, and then we get to see the remainders of the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's just two of them, Nebula and Rocket. It's just two of them, man. When it comes to freaking loss, like freaking the Guardians, the idiots, they they took away all the dumbasses. Bro, I swear they hate Chris Pratt. I swear the way they're doing these things with freaking Chris Pratt, man, they hate him. I I swear they kind of hate Chris Pratt, man. Oh shit! They took away all the freaking idiots. The freaking idiots of the Guardians. There's like not so much freaking laughable freaking things, but it was just I thought you were a Build a Bear. I, he was still be able to like, oh yeah, when it comes to like funny shit, he was still able to like get those freaking lines in. Yeah, I swear I thought you were Build a Bear. Maybe I am. Ah, wait. Anything else when it comes to this freaking thing? Yeah. Then this guy's so like watching this entire freaking thing. I'm just freaking chilling right now, like thinking about it. It's just so nice. Oh wait. Oh my god. 30 minutes, and it's already been 30 minutes. Okay, let me just take a little bit longer, but it's just like, should I speed it up now? Nah, nah, because there's so much to talk about against the end game. Yeah, those freaking things, the subtlety, those freaking things. Build a bear after build a bear, get to like get the time skip going straightly to the freaking Cap's support group. And after Cap's support group, we get to see Natasha taking lead as everything else, and very this time around, very everybody seems to be very on edge, like on this freaking time, like the way they do it, the way they try to like keep track of everything and whatever it is that's going on. They're just like when it comes to freaking trouble in the freaking entire universe, there isn't much trouble to be able to find, because like all they're like going through is like a garbage freaking compost, a freaking earthquake, and like deep sea freaking earthquake, like some deep sea freaking earthquake. Like those are the things that they just like. Those are the things that they're just finding trouble for. Meanwhile, yeah, those are the things like somehow the Avengers are doing now, or like looking for, like fighting 5 years freaking later, and then somehow coming to fruition. What like what everything that Thanos freaking wanted, and you can see everybody still like scraping their freaking wounds. Some other people never recovered from it because it doesn't feel like they won whatever it is that they did. And comes to this time, then trying to move on and like have a freaking better life. And yeah, and when it comes to freaking doing whatever it takes and doing everything, craziest freaking part about this is just like Tony's freaking sacrifice at the very end. It's just crazy insane because he's the one that has to like lose a lot when it comes to these 5 freaking years. After this freaking for like 5 freaking years, we got to see everybody else like coming back, and it's just crazy insane, right? Oh, dang. Comes to 5 freaking years. Yeah. Imagine if it was 7 or 8. I don't know. No matter who everybody becomes then. So, as I was saying, when it comes to this, after the freaking 5 years, you got to see everything that's on for them. You get to see what's going on with Bart and Clinton, like something that's going on with freaking Clinton. Bart. Yeah, because we started off the movie with like Barton, not Bart. Uh, wait. With freaking Hawkeye. With freaking Clint, right? Because of freaking Clint is going on in the freaking beginning, which is it's a person who's like lost freaking everything. Everybody lost a lot, man. And we get to see whatever it is everybody's doing because of that, the freaking Bart, whatever it is that Bart is doing is just killing off everybody who survived. Like good, like people who don't think like he deserves to survive. Yeah, that's like taking out like a lot of freaking cartels and like crime lords. It's like doing all those freaking things after freaking 5 years. And then because after freaking 5 years, you get to see Ant Man. Yes, Scott Lang. Scott Lang coming back after freaking 5 years. Yeah. So he came into like a freaking. He was like stuck in a in the quantum realm and later came out of the quantum realm 5 years later. spent quite a lot of time in there, were able to like understand what's going on. He was there. He was there in the freaking quantum realm. He was outside the quantum realm, and then like understand whatever it is that happened, right? They understand and get to like revisit whatever it is that happened and get to experience whatever it is that happened. So I thought Cassie was freaking dead, but in the end, after seeing the freaking memorial, he's the one they thought was dead. I get to see freaking Cassie grown up. It's like, holy shit. Holy shit, the sidekick freaking gig might be like a freaking thing now. It might be a fucking thing now. It can be like freaking done. He can really freaking do the sidekick thing now. So yeah. Like that. It was like that for freaking Scott Lang, and then later on, we go to freaking Avengers freaking compound, and we get to see him like going in there and be able to expand and like pitch the freaking time heist. Yeah, I think I'll say they pitch the freaking time heist. It's like crazy insane to be able to do it. We get to see freaking Tony having the freaking life that he has, right? He's the one that like benefited the most. Well, actually, yeah, he got to freaking settle down because somehow Pepper did not turn to dust. Everybody turned to freaking dust. It was crazy insane. Yeah, I got to see like Tony having that and like still not even gonna try to risk it, but like doing it again. But I never tried to do it because he thinks like whatever it is Scott has like proposed is like freaking stupid. But yeah. Again, like also people coming back after the freaking time skip is like Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner, like under the gamma freaking radiation, somehow be able to like become Professor Hulk. Was it Professor Hulk? Yeah, but when it comes to like the concept of freaking Professor Hulk, it's just a crazy ass thing in the comics actually when it comes to Professor Hulk because it gets to turn evil in a way. When it comes to like Bruce Banner and like a Hulk going to the same thing because like somehow there's still aspects of the Hulk that is in there. Because the Hulk is just an angry raging machine that is in there. That's never got to like really take care of. But when it comes to the Hulk and it comes to the Hulk in the MCU in the cinematic universe, he's not rage. He's not an evil freaking unchecked rage. It's actually just a freaking kid. It's just a freaking kid, a new freaking type of consciousness that are rising or like starting off from freaking Mr. Banner from Bruce. But when it comes to these freaking things, it doesn't seem like having two personas. Having multiple personas or right, all those freaking things is not actually like I've like heard when it comes to these freaking things, it's not actually part of like the freaking disease. It's the trauma that is like when it comes to like dissociative identity disorder. Those freaking personas that are like coming up is not actually a part of the freaking disease. Like what is actually being treated is not the freaking multiple personalities that the person has. It's the trauma. That the trauma is the one that is being trying to like they're trying to like the recover from or like trying to heal from, but not the multiple personalities when it comes to treating those. So like having multiple personalities or multiple freaking personas or multiple freaking consciousness inside your freaking mind isn't like a bad freaking thing, supposedly. So I've watched a video about it, and it was like that. So like Bruce Banner having this freaking thing when it comes to like Hulk and him, and somehow they're be able to have these two freaking identities finally merging into one freaking coherent one identity is like crazy insane. It's like really good because like somehow when it comes to everybody else, we want that, right? But I wish I had that too. With like my mood swings. No, how I handle my freaking mood swings. So like everything else is going on when it comes to me because sometimes I'd be able to like become this, but sometimes not. It's just like when I'm trying to become one after the other, I somehow cannot be able to do it. Like I don't know, man. When it comes to like freaking Bruce Banner, I mean, this one, it seems like someone is hitting me because I am a somewhat of a person that has these multiple freaking personalities or multiple freaking paths to freaking take. But each freaking path, I need to somehow sacrifice one after the other, like one freaking path or one freaking persona of mine, should I say? So I just can't somehow be able to become a gamer while being like somebody who likes freaking film. Or I can't like become someone who becomes a streamer or like someone who still sings. Like I can't become like a freak. I can't write while still someone who can sing. So can still someone do this and all those freaking things. I can't. I somehow cannot be able to become smart and still become attractive. And some those freaking things, right? But I'm trying. Well, we're trying to be. Well, because some of it with while still seeking imperfection, while still understanding that I'm not choosing imperfection. I just wanted to be all those freaking things. I just like to do what I like to freaking do, and I like a lot of freaking things. And yeah, this is why probably I haven't like gotten a freaking job yet because I like a lot of freaking things. Right. So on to and probably like I have like a different freaking I haven't like established an entire freaking identity to these freaking things because like I have like a lot of things and I can bring all of these things into this freaking uh when it comes to like yes, when it comes to it feels like it's something when it comes to a person trying to make it as a content creator because you somehow need to be known for one thing first before anything else. So yeah, yeah, you can't just be there all at once. So later on, right, probably when it comes to the character freaking development. Anyways, I cannot be like when it comes to freaking Hulk and all those freaking things. Yes, because somehow I don a freaking different persona every freaking cycle. It's a freaking cycle of freaking things, but somehow I'm trying to be much more consistent with just one. And yeah, being a fan, being a consumer, being a fan is sort of like a bad things. Like I'm like a fan of everything. Yeah. So that about it. And like also freaking Hulk, we get to see him like that now. Like somehow changed, be able to like have these two identities become one. And him being the person to be able to like understand freaking time travel. And so they need the freaking brain about it. And the next brain that they needed was like freaking Banner for it. And they did the freaking time travel freaking shtick, and it was like like all these freaking time paradoxes that they're able to understand. So when it comes to freaking time paradoxes, you have it's not just grandfather paradox. They don't even like handle freaking grandfather paradox because like grandfather paradox is like the easiest freaking one. They're like trying to introduce more freaking new things when it comes to time paradoxes. Like this freaking one, like is it like when you come and travel through time, are you the one passing through freaking time, or is it time flowing through us? Because it is like something we do not understand when it comes to freaking time, right? Are we moving like are we the ones flowing through time? Are we moving through time, or like is time moving to us? Like this is something like crazy insane that it's like that question when it comes to happens. And that's like the thing that happened to freaking Scott Lang. Like time was moving through him as he goes to freaking quantum realm, and so it was like later a baby, an old man, and just a freaking kid, and that's freaking funny to be able to be like that. And yeah, uh, when it comes to the freaking time things, like when it comes to like point, space, and freaking time, you know, when it comes to like traveling back in time, you need to also travel in freaking space too. So while you need freaking time travel, you also need a teleporter at the same freaking time because you cannot be the same point in freaking time. Like the Earth is moving. Like the Earth is freaking moving, so you cannot just be in the same freaking point in time Like you cannot be coming point the same freaking point in time and the same uh a different freaking time because you'd probably be in empty freaking space. You probably end up in an entire different freaking space. You probably end up in space because the Earth is like on a different freaking orbit from that freaking point of time. So you need to freaking somehow be able to like teleport yourself to be able to like put you into freaking space that you needed at a certain freaking point of time too. So that is like a time travel. uh, and they did kind of do that, right? They teleported themselves. Like they have like kind of like a cool teleporting thingy. Yes, because in the quantum realm you can almost do everything like that. Because you know, like, crazy ass freaking things that had happened. They didn't go freaking hard sciencey, but it's just very nice to be able to do that and be able to like nice and you were like, nay, nice nerdy stuff. But I'm not that freaking nerdy. I wish I was that nerdy, but that I wasn't under. Never truly understand like whatever it is that is needed. Oh my god. I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of sick. But anyway, so yeah, that's a freaking time heist. And we got some freaking time heist locations, so they understand how they freaking plan, how they laid out the freaking plan, how everybody was like thinking about the freaking plan was so freaking nice because you were able to like know and understand that this freaking happened. Like whatever it is that they're going to, and no, it's just like when it comes to New York 2012, like all three time stones were there. What? New York 2012, all three time stones. Yes, the scepter. Oh, the scepter. Yes, the scepter, the tesseract, and the time stone was like in the freaking New York in 2012. All three of them at the same time. And then they were trying to heist it. Right? It was like nice. And then there's this Axe body spray thingy with Ant Man, and then they botched it. When it comes to whatever it is that they needed to do, and when it comes to like Captain America giving the pep talk, I was like, yes, yes, you're gonna do this, you can do this, and all those freaking things. Oh my god, I was like really in the movie for the entire freaking time, man. I was in it for the rest of the freaking ride, bro. I was in it for all. For I was like really just watching the damn freaking thing, really slowly trying to immerse myself, and it was so nice to be able to like do that and to be able to experience that. It was such a nice freaking experience to be like able to like feel that again. I thought that if I I thought that if I could get uh I thought that getting better gear means losing the essence of whatever it is that you're having. Right? Because you never understood whatever it is that you're watching. And now that I have someone being able to like watch it on something better, I thought I'd lost it. I thought I'd lost my sense of freaking immersion, but still here and it's so much better. Like my immersion is so much freaking better. Now watching it from a screen. Grateful and thankful for that I could be able to like do that. Feels easier now and like just hard to be able to like talk. It's just so freaking nice to know. Uh, yeah. Uh, that was nice. It was nice to freaking watch it because every moment I was just taken by their. I was just taken by their performance. It's just such a work. It's a good piece of freaking work. Like takes some moments and it's nice. Yeah, it's just so nice. It's much easier to see the subtleties too. And it's just freaking so nice to be able to watch. Yeah. So watching it, the freaking time heist, whatever it is going on in there. There's much more conversation of what is needed when it comes to like their freaking plan or whatever it is, everybody's plan. Conversations with the ancient one. Conversation with the ancient one is just nice to the ancient one conversation when it comes to like time freaking branching, whatever it is that it comes to like time freaking travel, when it comes to time travel, whatever it is that your present is going to be your past and the past that you're going into is going to be your future. So it doesn't have so whatever it is so whatever it is that you do in the past that you like that you went through doesn't affect your present. Doesn't affect your present because it isn't your past already. It's somebody else's past because you like change it too. So when you change it, it creates another time or branch of freaking timeline that branch in the freaking tree timeline that everybody's gonna be able to do. I wonder why the TVA didn't do shit when it comes to whatever it is that they do, because whatever it is that the Avengers did was part of the great freaking timeline. Yeah. Crazy insane. The introduction of freaking TVA, the concept of the TVA is just what in the fucking world? The concept of the TVA. The concept of the TVA is nice. It just complicates a lot of more shit. I don't know if they can handle this time around, bro. But they were able to do it. It was excellent freaking work. Endgame was just so good. I know putting in the women and like later on in the freaking thing, like 10 years into the freaking game, 10 years into the freaking franchise, and then putting in women seems like a pretty late freaking thing, but gotta start off with one freaking demographic, man, and like make it freaking work in there and then like branch off into something else. It's just very hard to be able to like try to take everything at once immediately at the get go. I guess that's what's needed for like upcoming freaking people this time around, right? Everybody who's trying to do these freaking things needs to be this. Like this is the freaking new freaking bar or the new freaking standard that everybody needs to like somehow surpass. Because whatever it is that they did is just something new and something different. So yeah, they when it comes to it, uh, when it comes to it, what where am I now? What am I saying now? The freaking time heist. So New York was like a botch freaking thing, whatever it is. They botched the scepter. I no, they got the scepter. They got the scepter. They got the cube. No, they got the tesseract. The tesseract was a freaking lost. Uh, which is nice. The tesseract was lost, and I think after the tesseract, the time stone. They got the time stone. Uh, when it comes to the ether, we're going to the freaking Thor, and Thor understanding like he's lost freaking everything. The first freaking loss that he had was his freaking mother, right? The beginning of the freaking loss that he started to feel, because after that it's just loss after loss after loss. You don't understand the freaking shit that like Thor went through until you watch freaking Endgame, and then you truly understand what it is like going through. That it's like having these freaking feelings or everything that is going through. The humor is just a huge ass freaking coping mechanism for whatever it is that's going through you. Or it's like a good freaking it's one of those freaking coping mechanisms you have when it comes to like something bad freaking happens, and a lot of bad shit freaking happens in the store, and just laughing everything out. Like he lost his freaking home, he lost his mother, lost his freaking father, lost his brother, lost half of his freaking, lost half of the freaking Asgardian, and another half. So whatever it is that's left of the comes to the another Asgardians after that 5 years, after the Thanos snap is like 25%. Like refugees from the Asgardians were like freaking fucked over like way too much. So it's just like a small freaking town now. At the freaking end of it, it's just Asgard is just a small freaking town, which makes freaking sense. It feels like a small freaking town. Because like all the freaking loss that they have 25 50%, and then 50% of that 50%. So 25% is lost. It's like the only thing that's remaining when it comes to Asgardians. And like there's nothing you can do about it. Like all that freaking power and everything, it's just nothing you can do about it. Be able to like see his freaking mother too, which is nice. After all this freaking time, when it comes to freaking Thor, it's just holy it's just holy fuck. Uh yeah, 5 years. So yeah. After that, after freaking Thor, yeah, Thor was just so freaking well made, well done in here. But I just don't like Blue Lightning. I like the White Lightning. Blue Lightning, fine, good, crazy, that's funny, nice, really strong. But White Lightning is just crazy, insane. In contrast to freaking the darkness, or in contrast with what is this thing? The Void. In contrast with the Void, like when Sentry and freaking Thor fights, dude, I wanna see White Lightning, man. I wanna see White Lightning, bro. White Lightning, because I've seen like the best freaking lightning I've seen so far is like in Thor: The Dark World. Like Thor: The Dark World, Thor's lightning in Thor: The Dark World is just the prettiest lightning. Like the blue freaking lightning is so freaking fine. Like what? Okay, fine, nice, but white though. ah, brah, brah. If they could just go back to like Thor, and when it comes to like freaking Endgame writers, it's just Thor: The Dark World people, man. They're the ones who like wrote Thor: The Dark World, by the way. Yeah. Was it? I think you know, I was still like yeah, it was like that. It was nice. Was it see the freaking Thor being like that making so freaking fat Thor and still the freaking joke, still freaking funny, but haha funny, and then we understand even through the haha funnies, we understand like he's freaking what he's going through, even to the haha funnies, and I'm like, yes, 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 sad comedian, yes, yes, I the sad freaking clown. The sad freaking clown trope. And I was like, yes, sad clown. And I was like, yes, it's just so freaking good because the contrast of it is just nice. It's just freaking fun to be able to watch, and then like how freaking Rocket just slapped. Come here. Of all the people that is just about to freaking break down and just couldn't take it, is freaking Thor. And you got freaking Rocket laughing the shit out of him. Ah, that is fun. That is so much fun, and then be like understanding, and then be able to like Rocket also saying that he lost everybody, like his only family he's ever known, and I'm like, shit. Yeah, I almost broke down. I heard those freaking lines from Rocket, man. Yeah, dude, it's so freaking. It's just different now, man. Just yeah. Yeah. And after those freaking things, after the freaking either it was freaking fun. And then they got Mjolnir. The guy he freaking stole Mjolnir. He stole Mjolnir in the freaking dimension. Like, there's no freaking way the ether is gonna win, man. The dark in that freaking way, like I don't know, they stole freaking yeah, he did not bring back Mjolnir. He did not bring back Mjolnir. Only the stones they brought back, but Mjolnir they didn't bring back. Oh, that's fucked up. He did not bring back Mjolnir, but they bring back the ether. But after bringing back the ether, that is just like it doesn't repair a lot of shit when it comes to that freaking timeline, bro. Like how did he beat how will he beat the dark elves without like Mjolnir? He's gonna go Ragnarok and he's gonna go Stormbreaker immediately, right? I don't know, man. Even Beta Ray Bill. Oh my god, Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill. Are we gonna see Beta Ray Bill? It's hard to be able to like finally see Beta Ray Bill, bro. Everybody's favorite horse. Everybody's favorite horse, man. And I wanted like Will Arnett to be able to like voice him. Like Beta Ray Bill with him, Will Arnett, and just straight up Bojack. Ah, fuck. Yes. Ah, yes. That would be the perfect casting. Ah, fuck. Lego freaking Batman. He's Lego freaking Batman too. Yeah. Anyways. And as it comes to those freaking things, yeah, Thor is nice to be able to see being like that. And then we come to be able to like get this freaking two nebulas. And then this freaking point in freaking 2014, they fucking hate Peter Quill, man. They hate Chris Pratt, bro. All he ever did it was like sing again. I get freaking taste. Uh, I swear. Oh. Ah, shit. I had to say Star Lord. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Uh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I can't help but laugh. Okay. And that's we go into Morag. Yes. Get to Morag. Morag is nice. Whatever it is they did. And then that's sort of thing that happened when it comes to Nebula. Never expected that thing to happen. It was like Nebula's from two different times. And then you get to see Gamora, like alive Gamora, and having this freaking consciousness like as Gamora. Yeah, and then Gamora and Nebula. And this time around, it's like Nebula recruiting Gamora. It's just so freaking. It's so freaking different, but it's just in there, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy that it's in there. The freaking clapbacks for everybody else. It's just so nice. And then, what else when it comes to Gamora? Gamora. No, not about Gamora and Nebula. Nebula was like nice, able to see her change into like completely, fully turning into a good person, like one of the good guys. Yeah. So after Gamora, after Nebula being taken back, after they like stole the freaking Power Stone. The next one was Soul Stone. This was crazy insane. Son of Edith, daughter of Ivan. Those are my names. I used to go by the name. I used to like. What is it? Is yeah. Edith. Oh, that was nice freaking touch there. I don't even know who my father is. It's freaking crazy. When it comes to like Hawkeye and Black Widow. The Hawkeye Black Widow thing that's going there, like say no. Tell my family I love them. Go tell them yourself the things that were needed there. Ah shit, bro. It was it was fucking crazy. When it comes to the Black Widow freaking movie, by the way, it's like later on done. It was done much late. It's supposed to be part of Phase 3, I think. Right? Supposedly, the Black Widow movie was supposed to be like the beginning of freaking Phase 4. I don't know. They messed up the schedule when it comes to freaking Phase 4, but I'm watching a pre-release date as they are released, so it's kind of hard. So the freaking plans like that and just change like that. Anyways, yeah, those freaking two. This ain't Budapest. We're far away from Budapest. Oh, then they were laughing too. They were smiling at each other, going into freaking Vormir, going to get the Soul Stone. Because at the start of the freaking heist, they're like see them filled with hope. You see faces. It's it's different when you get to actually see their freaking how they react, how the smiles, their hopefulness, so like the eagerness and everything, then accompanied from the amazing music of freaking the music that is just with it too. It's just so so nice, and those freaking moments like that, the bits and pieces like that that people have like thought of that the makers, the ones who are like making this movie thought of. It's just, bro, I just want to keep watching. I just want to keep watching. It makes me want to keep watching and watching again. It makes me want to watch again because it might be something that I missed, something that I want to see. It's just so nice to watch. Uh, and so, yeah, after that one, I get to grieve a little bit when it comes to freaking that. And then they finally get the freaking stones together on an Iron Man gauntlet. A stone Iron Man gauntlet. Yeah, it's not made by E3. Dude, they could have went there. They could have went to 2014. They could have went to Nidavellir. But they had to make it themselves. Why didn't like Thor like get to like get E3 again and like make the freaking gauntlet so much better? If the gauntlet was made so much freaking better, like Iron Man would have survived. Like they probably have a Hulk. They probably have a Hulk freaking ready to like beat the shit out of everybody. But no, like the incapacitated fucking Hulk, bro. When it comes to all of this, man, they don't have a Hulk. Infinity War, Endgame, they don't have a Hulk when it comes to like they really needed the Hulk actually to snap that, man. He didn't die. He was like just injured. Yeah. Strongest Avenger. Who the hell is strongest Avenger, man? Like Thor keeps claiming he's the strongest Avenger. Is he though? When I see White Lightning, I will see like when it's White Lightning, yeah, I'll be able to like say, yep, that's the strongest Avenger right there. When I see freaking Doomsday and I see White Lightning, yep, strongest Avenger. Yeah, strongest Avenger. It's just such a fucking joke, man. Strongest Avenger. Yeah, and I see that White Lightning, bro. And Rune King Thor. Rune King Thor. Anyways. Dude, imagine this. It just goes black and white. It's just black and white like freaking things on the freaking screen. This high contrast thingy with him fighting the void and him using white lightning. And it's just crackling in the freaking screen. The cracks of freaking lightning in the freaking screen is just like pure white. Yeah, but we never get to see like a Sentry fight Thor, right? Nah, never gonna see that. Only in my imagination. Only in my head. And yeah, like how like there's so many freaking people that they gotta like mix and match together. And it comes to Doomsday. And I'm like thinking about Doomsday now. How they did it. Anyways, on to the freaking fight, and then the freaking fight, and the fight comes along, man. The battle that comes along, like you know, Thanos just going in there waiting. They're just waiting for them to freaking attack. Dude, that is just so badass, man. Thanos waiting for them to attack, like freaking Clint being like a super badass ninja. Bruh, like, bruh, and then the passing of the freaking gauntlet, like everybody just passing along the gauntlet and trying to like go to the freaking quantum truck. Every freaking details of that fight is just chills. It was such a good freaking yeah. That because that's the rest of the freaking movies. Everybody freaking fighting. And when it comes to the freaking fight, like, dude, Thanos is worthy, man. How the fuck do you know worthiness? Is this like willpower? How do you understand freaking worthiness? Oh, for the freaking Mjolnir, man. It's just crazy because he held Stormbreaker. He held Stormbreaker. He was gonna like whip at it. It was gonna freaking kill Thor with it. Then we get to see Captain America like carry the freaking hammer, and it was like, fuck yes, I knew it. And it's like shit. Wielding the hammer is insane. That is just one of the best freaking moments I've ever seen, man. That's just holy. Fuck. I don't know, man. How they made this freaking movie so freaking well. I just can't. I don't know why you say this movie is just a bunch of freaking highlight reels. Because I don't think it isn't. It's just a bunch of freaking taking care and paying attention to what it is that happened in the past. Taking care and paying attention to what it is that happened in the freaking past, what it is that been set up, and like somehow understanding and trying to like play into the freaking movies that came before and like understanding that these are the setup. Like playing to those freaking things, even though they weren't like planned as before as a second setup for everything else, but it was freaking there. No, it's just playing by the rules and freaking winning. And the rules of the freaking game is just crazy insane, right? I don't know how they freaking made this. Because that's what it feels like. It's like people playing by the rules, and the rules are so stacked against you, and you fucking winning at the end. And still within the fucking rules. No, that's what it felt like. This freaking like how they freaking and they like every freaking thing part about it. Success is so freaking well done. He was so done, like for the time, like 2019. So yeah, it was. It's just so good. So when people freaking cheered in the theaters, like I know what happened, and I just, bro, I was crying, and on your left, I was fucking sobbing already. Bro. I was like on tears and the freaking on your left. This one too, and they watched it and they went back further back in time, and then Tony was like conversing with his freaking father. Like I'd hate him to be me because when it comes to the weights of the betterment of the freaking world, somewhat rarely outweighs personal freaking intentions. Mongo Jerry, and then that's the community cameo, the Mongo Jerry girl. Hey, the weird beard, the weird beard. Right? Tony Stark has a weird beard. The 50s. Then you get to see freaking like of all these freaking two people that has to go back and see Cap like time and like seeing Sharon and seeing Margaret, seeing Peggy. Or like fuck, fuck. I would have like abandoned mission right then and there. Holy shit. That was one of those freaking moments like him like looking at freaking Peggy is just hit. Now like when it comes to this freaking thing, when it comes to Endgame and Infinity War, the theme of freaking sacrifices is there. And then it comes to freaking Endgame, you get to see heroes' sacrifices. No? It's just so good. It's just so freaking good. Yeah. And then yeah. Uh oh fuck. Um and later on, so after and the fights were so don't worry, she has help. Like with Captain Marvel coming back. It's been 5 years later. Coming back, activating instant kill. Like it's just so nice, man. Like it's so well made. So yeah, uh, it's Infinity and Endgame. Yeah, it feels like Endgame, really Endgame freaking kind of content, and like it's just everybody going all out, whatever it takes. That's it. Do say. So yeah, after that freaking thing, every freaking fight, and the gauntlet freaking passing of the freaking gauntlet. You get to see everybody take on it, and yeah, then Captain Marvel freaking arriving. Oh my goodness! bro, it's just so when you get to see her with like really bright freaking lights, like what the fuck? It's just so immersive. Like Encounter Marvel was amazing in this freaking movie. You really see a powerhouse, and you get to see a powerhouse is actually a freaking treated as a powerhouse. It's just really Captain Marvel going in there doing some shit. But when it comes to freaking powerhouses, I think the next one would be America. Uh, Chavez. Yeah, America Chavez. Like, yeah. Bro, America Chavez, Kamala Khan, who's the new kids? The one in Agatha, the kid in Agatha. Who else is in there? Who else is like new? Yeah, when it comes to these freaking things, it's like teenagers now. Crazy ass. Get to see them age. And not like around the 30-year-olds pretending to be 20-year-old. Actual 20-year-olds. Yeah. That was so freaking good. Captain Marvel, like, and don't worry, she has help, and then everybody assembling is so nice. Then like Black Panther coming through the freaking portal, that was so nice. And Iron Man, I am Iron Man, freaking. I am inevitable. I am Iron Man. Oh my! I was like, ah! Then everybody decided turning to dust, and then get Peter Parker, Tony Stark moment again. Uh, like really, really, really fun thing to watch. So yeah. After that, the freaking funeral of freaking Tony. Yeah, that was the end of the freaking thing. I was fucking crying too. It's like saying, like when it was like, when you have this freaking message of freaking Tony Stark, like when you come back at this later on when you come back at this and saying that we freaking won. Shit, that freaking message to Morgan was just something that hit me too because like somebody who's coming back at it knowing that we, you know, like it was just like speaking to me at the time. It's just great. Yeah. And it comes to it, it's a really good freaking movie. Endgame probably is my freaking favorite. Yeah, Endgame. Endgame probably is my favorite freaking Marvel movie so far right now, and so yeah, after Endgame, we get to watch Spider-Man Far From Home. Is it Spider-Man? Wait, next one is Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh shit. Where the hell is this? Ooh, okay. Phase 3 after Infinity after Endgame Spider-Man Far From Home. That's the last of like phase 3. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home, the next one. And that's about it. That's my yap for today. Like Avengers Endgame. I have nothing else to say but praise. Well, there are like crazy ass things. Didn't I like kind of fail the freaking mission? Don't worry, freaking the like even if they fucked up the Thor's freaking hammer because that freaking thing changed the entire course of like that entire Thor universe. But no matter if they fucked up that freaking Thor universe, like Sorcerer Supreme wouldn't even care because she doesn't even know. So yeah, she doesn't even know. Like fuck that. Yeah, because Mjolnir was still. Oh, they returned Mjolnir. Wait, they returned Mjolnir. Yes, because in like Thor Love and Thunder, they returned Mjolnir. They also returned Mjolnir. Yes, they also returned Mjolnir. They also returned freaking Mjolnir. I forgot. Yeah, they also returned freaking Mjolnir. By the way, yes. Oh my god, they returned freaking. Oh yeah, they were like it's fuck this is such a good. Yeah, this is such a good. Everything else, like I feel freaking targeted. It's like one of those movies where I really feel like this is like the kind of movie that I want to see, and yeah, I got targeted for it. And when it comes to being a fan or like somebody who watched the freaking entire MCU and enjoying it, it's a fucking treat. It's like one of those movies that really was for for the fans because the more you were into the freaking Marvel, the more it hits you. The harder it hits you, and yeah, it really hit me hard. So yeah, that was Endgame. It was such a good freaking experience. I don't know if I can recover from it. Probably next week I'll be able to recover from it, but yeah, it's just a huge freaking hit, man. Anyways, it's a hit. I don't know, man. Probably a 9.5, 9.8, 9.5. Yeah, I used to freaking hate this because I kind of like Peter Quill, like Guardians of the Galaxy was my seeing Peter Quill be like Peter Quill now. It's just crazy insane. Change to somebody else that likes different. So yeah. But we're gonna see when are we gonna see a cameo from the hell is this guy? Holy freaking shit, I don't even know the main character of Infinity. Is it? Jeff Ringer. Jeff Winger. Yeah, we're gonna see Joel McHale. We're gonna see Joel McHale or like Gillian. Oh, I didn't say like the people who are in it. Danny, Jim Rash, Yvette, Ken Jong was in there too. Who else was like in the freaking wait Brie Larson is from Community? Yeah. No, don't get to see anybody else. Anyways, that's all of that. That's Avengers freaking Endgame. Truly Endgame freaking content. That was that. And yeah, I have nothing to say about it, man. 9.8. Because nothing is perfect. Anyway, because nobody's perfect. 9.8 because nobody's freaking perfect. Anyways, that's about it. That's how good it is. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming by the stream and watch me yap about freaking Avengers Endgame. So that's about it. That's Endgame to you. And yeah, such a fun watch. So yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I'll be watching Spider Man Far From Home now. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye. I don't know how. Bye bye.